Now, Tennessee Gothic is a 2019 very sexy horror comedy that tells the story of a young woman severely beaten and bloodied who gets rescued by a father and son pair on the side of the road. Once they take her in and give her refuge, the events that unfold goes from autoerotic to extreme terror. Oh yeah, it gets bad. And here are 5 reasons you should watch this movie. Reason number 1, sexy.
You got me so wrapped up with chores I haven't had a chance to give you a proper thanks.
If you enjoy sex and nudity in your horror, then this is your movie, because sex, erotica, sexual tension, and violence plays a huge role in this movie, as our main character Sylvia uses sex as a weapon throughout the runtime of this movie. There's so much sex and nudity in this movie, if you fail to watch the beginning and the end, you'd think you're watching a softcore adult movie. True story.
Turn around.
Reason number 2, sex comedy.
You've been so busy plowing the hired gal, you ain't kept the chicken fed.
Hand me that crap, Paul. You've been lazier than a bullfrog ever she's been here. You've been oogling her like you want to eat the peanuts out of her shit.
This movie is also somehow a sex comedy that gets increasingly and sadistically dark, because Sylvia, our woman in peril, manages to sleep with both the father and son while living on their farm. But through some weird twist of fate, she also manages to seduce the town's pastor, and the back and forth banter between the 4 of them is worth the price of admission. Trust me, you'll die of laughter.
I say I will allow the gal to stay here, provided I may come visit with her in private. Fuck that.
Reason number 3, twisted tail.
Where is she?
Sure, I know what you mean.
Don't fuck with me, old man. She's here. I can tell that just by looking at you.
Now let's not forget, this is still a horror movie, so Sylvia's past comes back to haunt her, and her past places both Pa and Caleb Taggett, the father and son, in grave danger. Because Sylvia, unbeknownst to Pa and Caleb, has left a trail of pain from her old life, and now it's time to collect.
She killed my brother. Have you any idea how that feels? Now where the fuck is she?
Reason number 4, fever dream.
What's happening to us?
While this movie plays on the fantasy trope of a sexy woman fulfilling men's sexual desires, the movie also paints darker undertones of something more sinister at play. Maybe banging the young hot farmhand is too good to be true. In fact, it is, because this movie presents itself like a poison pill disguised as a cure. So the more pornographic this gets, the deeper our characters are sucked into their eventual fate. Reason number 5, shocking conclusion.
What's going on? Sylvia, you tell me what the fuck is going on.
Now by the time we reach the film's climax, you're dying to know what's happening, and it leaves you in suspense until the very end. You think you know what's going on, but you really have no idea. And when it happens, you're left thinking, well played, because it takes you on a roller coaster ride, and at the heart of this movie, it's nothing more than a story of good versus evil.
I do it so I don't have to fade like you.
Now in the end, Tennessee Gothic is a very clever movie. It's actually pretty sophisticated, but it masks itself as pornographic smut, using characters who are just country hicks. Now I say that because this movie does exactly what it sets out to do. It seduces you. It plays with your sensitivities and leads you down a garden path using sex as a tool. And as it comes to its conclusion, it drops you on your head with why everything you saw for the past 88 minutes was necessary. This movie presents itself like a B-movie 80s trauma trash, but the ending? No, it comes across like a Jordan Peele gotcha moment. Now, do I prefer sex in my horror? No, so it probably won't have a rewatch value for me personally, but I know good cinema and I know good writing, and for those reasons, I highly recommend this movie.
Reverend will be here soon. I'm gonna get cleaned up.
And until next time, when CEDtalks horror.